Audio check, mic check, audio check. Checking level. And mic check, checking audio level. And now checking spots.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple-ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
And welcome in to Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. From Wildcat Gym, it's the last game of the district season. It's the last game of the regular season for both of these teams, and the stakes are high. The Lovington girls come in with just trying to knock off the giant because Portales is ranked number 1 in District 4 4A. They're ranked number 29th overall in New Mexico in girls basketball, and they're ranked number 4 in New Mexico 4A. So they're a formidable team. Lovington knows that, but Lovington also knows they stayed with them. They actually won 2 quarters of their game, but that they played earlier. This is their second district matchup. When they were in Portales, they had 2 really good quarters. They had 2 slow, bad quarters, and it turned out that their bad quarters were worse than Portales. And Portales, being a very strong team, just took advantage of all of their own gifts and experience and came out the winner in that game. But Lovington knows that if they play at the top of their form, that they have a chance to win this one, and they would love to do that. They would love to knock off number 1 Portales, and they really need the win. Right now they are ranked 2nd in district, and that means that if they go through, if they finish up 2nd in district, then they're likely to of course move on into the playoffs. Right now Lovington comes in at 15-10 on the season, 3-2 in district. They are 2nd. They're 29th overall in state basketball, girls basketball, and they're ranked 7th in New Mexico 4A. So right now, if even before they played this game, they would get in, and they would not only make the playoffs, but they would get a home game. Of course, these are just rankings right now. They're not seedings for the tournament, so a lot can happen between now and when those seedings are announced, because we still have to play the district tournament next week, and that will have a lot. That will go a long way toward deciding exactly the seedings, the rankings, everything, who gets what, who plays whom, where. And so all really that the Lovington athletes and the girls need to worry about tonight is just try to win this game. Play your best, do your best. Every quarter, put in 4 solid consecutive quarters of basketball and try to win this game against Portales. At least show up very, very well. If they can't win, they want to keep it very close. They want the point differential to be close, because all of that counts in terms of all the metrics, that the NMAA uses to determine the fate of these teams beyond the regular season. So it's all about tonight. It all comes down to tonight, and the Lovington girls have done themselves a great favor by playing such a solid season this year, and by being 3-2 in district. They come off of a win against Goddard on Tuesday night, 62-41 right here at Wildcat Gym. It was a really well-played game. They were solid from the beginning to end, and that's the kind of performance and execution that they need to put together tonight. Portales, however, under head coach Wade Fraze, comes in at 15-9 overall, but they're 5-0 in district in first place. And they're coming off of a big win over Artesia, 66-28 on Tuesday. So it all comes down to tonight, and let's run down the rosters, and then we'll hear from more of our sponsors tonight. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and this is on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Thank you very much to Evie Stuber for monitoring audio and video, and let's go ahead and take a break, and I'll continue to communicate with her and make sure that all our levels are good. What you're seeing and hearing should be loud and clear, and let's hope that it stays that way. So let's take a break, hear from some of our fantastic sponsors, and we'll be back with more Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcacnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym, as we're just about to take a break for the playing of the national anthem and then the introduction of the teams, and then we will get this basketball game started. It's the first of a doubleheader. After the girls play, the boys will take the court, and that's expected to be a very exciting game. There's even more on the line for the boys' game against Portales tonight than there is for the girls. So let's take a break, enjoy the national anthem, and hear from more of our great sponsors. We'll be back to run down the rosters, give you the starting lineups, and get this game going. It's Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym for Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. It's, of course, Lovington versus Portales girls. And your Portales roster: number 3, Angel Ornelas; 10, Maria Lujan; 11, Skylar Massey; 14, Delaney Banda; 20, Ainsley Horton; 22, Addison Mayberry; 23, Aylin Serna; 24, Evany Fulfer; 25, Brielle Lucero; 30, Aaron Van Leeuwen; 32 is Taya Rippey; and 33 is Miley Banda. And for your Lady Cats, number 3 is Paisha Gonzalez, number 4, Carly Knapp, number 5, Aubrey Aranda, 10 is Braylon Hernandez, 12 is Malia Castro, 14 is Ashlyn Barunda, 22 is Leslie Corral, 23 is Zoe Blackwell, 24 is JB Rios, and 42 is Abigail Schaus. Let's look at your Portales Lady Rams under head coach Wade Fraze, your Lovington Lady Cats under head coach Chief Bridgeforth, and your starters will be 3, 10, 24, 32, and 33 for Portales. Your starters for Lovington will be 4, 5, 12, 14, and 42. So for Portales, it's Ornelas, Lujan, Fulfer, Rippey, and Banda out to start the game. And for Lovington, it's Knapp, Aranda, Castro, Borunda, and Schaus. And it will be Schaus in the circle to try to control the opening tip-off. Let's get this one underway. Your last district game between the number 1 and the number 2 teams in District 4-4A. And we are set. Schaus gets the tip. Knapp is fighting for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? It's going to be Lovington touching it last. Nope, it's going to be Lovington's ball. Portales touched it last. So it is Aranda to inbound to Castro, who will pass back and then pass all the way over to Knapp and then over to Schaus. Schaus posting up, trying to put it up and in. And a buzzer, an errant buzzer sounds. I don't know what that was about. Something's going on. I think it's the scorekeeper. I think the scorekeeper and the head ref are going to talk about where that buzzer came from. And now they're showing 20 minutes on the clock. And now finally, okay, it's gone back to 7:48, which is about where it should be, with about 12 seconds of time elapsed after the tip-off, the opening tip-off. So I guess we're back to play, and it will be Lovington basketball. Aranda will inbound to the left of the Lovington basket, and Schaus posting up, and she gets the ball. She's out at about the free throw line, so she passes it to Barunda. Barunda out to Aranda. Aranda at the arc. Whoa, buries the tray. Aranda with a three-pointer puts Lovington on the board first, 3-0. Oh. Quick transition by Portales all the way down the court. A shot up, no good, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lovington. So it will be Fulford inbound just to the right of the Portales basket. She does. They work it all the way into the arc. A 3-ball attempt on the way, no good, and it's going to be Barunda with the rebound. Another quick transition, as both these teams are probably going to be looking to make those quick transitions. The 2 quarters that Lovington had that were really solid against Portales, in Portales, they were really working the ball quickly with fast transitions and passing the ball well. They're going to need all of that. Whoa, Lovington with 3 people on number 3, Ornelas, and they're going to say a turnover. They're going to call the travel. Good coverage by Lovington as they swarmed Ornelas. They know that she is a 3-point shooter as well as just an all-around good basketball player. And, yep, it's going to be an offensive foul on Malaya Castro. That's going to be the first. It'll be on the floor, but it will give the ball over to Portales. So 3-0 your score, 6:54 left in this first quarter. As Portales going to work the ball around the outside of the arc. And a pass trying to find Fulfer in the corner goes out of bounds. So it's going to be a turnover for Portales. Give it to Lovington. That's Castro in the backcourt. Over to Aranda, back to Castro, still in the backcourt. Now up to Schaus. Schaus losing the handle on it, but Knapp right there to save it. A ball up, no good. Schaus with the rebound, and her putback, no good. Portales with the rebound. And a pass all the way down and a quick basket up and in. And I believe that was Banda. So 3-2 is your score. Knapp passing up, trying to find Schaus, who was posted up, but the ball goes into Portales' hands instead. And then they get it to 24, Ebony Fulfer, and she pops a tray from the left wing and puts Portales up 5-3. So each team has had a three-pointer now. Lovington trying to move the ball down the court, passing to Knapp, and it goes over her head and out of bounds. Third turnover for Lovington. 5:51 left in this first, and it is 5-3. Portales with a 2-point lead. As they pass around the arc, Ornelas over to Banda, and then in the lane, a shot up, no good, and the rebound, it was tipped over by Schaus, but it's actually Borunda who controls the ball, her second rebound. A shot up, no good, and it's 11 Massey with the rebound. It goes over to Fulfer. Fulfer's going to pass it off. Look for somebody open in the right corner. Working the ball around, no room. Good coverage in the lane by Lovington. A shot up, no good, but the rebound and the putback by Fulfer is, and that puts Portales up 7-3. That's the 5th point for Fulfer in the game. Lovington coming back, trying to make the quick transition. They get it across the timeline. Oh, and a bad pass as Borunda had good intensive pressure on her by Banda, and she looked up trying to pass to Schaus, and the ball went way high. Schaus is tall, but she would have had to have grown another couple of feet to get that one. So it's just going to be important for Lovington to settle down just a little bit and take care of the ball better. They can't afford to give the ball away and lose possession and have empty possessions when they do get them. A shot up by Portales, no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lady Rams basketball, and that will be Ornelas to inbound to the left of the basket. She does, and gets it over to Banda. She cuts loose on a tray. It doesn't fall, but it's going to be Rippey with the rebound. And as they pass into the lane, trying to find somebody to shoot, Schaus, I believe, is going to get called. Yes, they do. No, it's going to be on, yeah, it's on Schaus. They put her up playing for Portales. There you go. All right, so first foul on Schaus, and 11 Massey sinks the first free throw at the line, makes it 8-3. Lovington, it's important for Lovington to try to force turnovers and answer those points right away. They can't afford to get way down, way behind Portales. Second one up, no good. Schaus skies for the rebound, fight for it, and the ball is going to be a jump ball as both players end up on the floor. She's fighting with Banda for that, and the arrow will go the way of Portales. Schaus with 3 rebounds in the game. They pass that, get it over to Fulfer. She takes a shot, it won't fall, and Borunda comes with the rebound. I think that she gets fouled. It'll be on the floor, and they're going to call that on Ornelas. That's her first foul, and give it to Lovington. It will be Aranda to inbound to Castro. Castro to run the point, walk the point, actually. She's going to pass over to Borunda. Borunda turns around, puts the Jets on, and oh, yeah, and she does travel. So there's another turnover. This is not looking good for Lovington, and Chief Bridgeforth says he agrees. He wants to get his girls together and maybe talk about this, and it's going to be just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 8-3 is your score, with Portales leading by 5. Want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors, without whom we cannot do the broadcasts, and with whose support we are able to bring you the broadcasts free of charge. We put it on multiple platforms. We never charge you anything, and we try to keep the quality of the audio that you see, the video, and that you see and hear up to the highest level and standard as far as we can do. Of course, allowing for technical problems and human error at times. All right, out of the timeout, it is Portales basketball. 4:11 left to play in the first quarter, and Portales up by 5. Lovington with pretty tight defense right now. A turnaround jumper by Massey doesn't fall, and that's going to be Aranda with the rebound, her first. Moving down quickly, taking it all the way down, up and in, takes it coast to coast, and 2 points, 2 more points for Aranda. She's got 5 for the Lady Wildcats. A quick transition down the court, but the ball hit a little too quick as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portales, and it will be Lovington's ball. 5 turnovers for Lovington, 3 for Portales so far early on in this game. And a pass over to Knapp. Over on the right side, over to Malaya Castro. And a pass intended for Schaus in the lane is picked off. Turnover number 6 for Lovington. They've got to take care of the ball a little bit better, make better passes, and get those to connect. A pass in the lane. Good defense by Schaus. That's a look at the basket and rebound. Massey with a second rebound, but she comes down and it gets tied up. So it will be Lovington basketball. The Lady Cats with a chance to close in on this 3-point lead by Portales. So Aranda to inbound to Castro. Castro passes up to Barunda. Barunda immediately swarmed, gets it to Aranda. Aranda swarmed, and a bad bounce pass again picked off, and then, it's almost taken away by Lovington, but then picked up and saved, and Ornelas takes it up and in. 10-5 now. Lovington trying to make the transition. Castro with it, and then it's just taken away from her as Ornelas picks it up, and tries to put the shot in. It won't fall, and that's a Mayberry with the rebound. A second look at the basket by Portales, doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Barunda looking for it, and they're going to call a foul on Mayberry underneath the basket. So it'll be Aranda to inbound. Just a little over 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter, and it's been a battle back and forth. 10-5 right now. Portales leading. Castro passes it up, gets it back, still in the backcourt. Now up to Jabri Rios in the game, and she promptly gives the ball away. And of course, some of this is coming on very good pressure. Portales is very aggressive, and they put a lot of pressure, defensive pressure on teams, and Lovington is coughing up the basketball a little too easily to them. Pass in the lane, looking to find Van Leeuwen, and some of Lovington's faithful not liking the foul that they call on they call it on Aranda. That's her first foul. It will be on the floor, and Portales will inbound. 10-5 your score. 2 minutes 7 left in this first quarter. A quick inbound over to, I believe that is Van Leeuwen, and she puts it up and in from the left side. So 2 more points. 12-5 now is your score. Lovington still in the backcourt. They're having trouble moving the ball to the front court off of really good pressure by Portales. They get it to Jabri Rios, and she passes. She was trying to get it up to, I believe, Corral, or Hernandez, actually, because Braylon Hernandez was put in the game. So they call a quick foul on Mayberry. They call it on Bonda. That's her first foul. It's on the floor. Aranda will inbound just in front of the Portales bench. Lovington has stalled out. They have been coughing the ball up too many times, and they're going to call. They're going to call an defensive foul on Lujan. So that's her first foul. So the refs are starting to watch the aggressive defense by Portales, and that's just good aggressive defense. There was no foul, but Braylon Hernandez lost the handle on it, and Portales they're going to steal it away from you if you let them, and they're pretty bold. So Lovington has really got to take care of the basketball. They have 8 turnovers in this game, and we're not even through with the first quarter. 1.5 minutes left. Portales with the ball, working it around outside the arc. That is Mayberry passing back to Lujan. Lujan looking for room, passing it off to Ornelas in the left corner. Bounce pass back to Ornelas, now into Bonda. Bonda works herself in, puts up a shot, won't fall. Van Leeuwen is going to get the rebound and then loses the handle on it. Gets it back, a shot up by Mayberry, no good. And finally, a rebound going to be controlled by Lovington. Lovington needs to put points on the board here. No more empty possessions. As Barunda with 4 rebounds in the game, but Lovington is not making points off of the rebounds and the turnovers that they have forced. A shot up, no good. Knapp is going to go get it, control it, kick it back to Barunda. Barunda driving in, but she has the ball taken away from her as Lujan's got it. Goes down, trying to put it up and in. and gets hammered, gets fouled. That's a bad foul. It's a frustration foul for Lovington because they're getting the ball taken away from them, and they're having trouble making that adjustment. So first foul on Corral. Corral's an 8th grader who was pulled up for the beginning of the district season. First one is no good, as that is Lujan at the line. Second chance. She eyes it, skies it, and buries that one. So makes it 13-5 now. Lovington has not scored. And a pass again stolen away. Portales is just stealing the ball, and Lovington has really got to find a way to shut that down. A 3-ball attempt up from the left corner, no good. Rebound, and the putback by Lujan, no good. But then the ball is put up, and you've got Ornelas with 2 more points. 15-5, 10 unanswered points from about the middle of that first quarter on, and Lovington has got to figure things out, take care of the ball better. Too many turnovers. They had 11 in the first quarter. Portales had 3. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back with the second quarter of this one at Wildcat Gym. It's Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
At some point, you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. At the end of the first quarter, Portales leading 15-5. And most of those points, even though they've had some cold shooting, but they've been able to give themselves second and third looks at the basket and get some of those shots to fall. 4 points for Ornelas, 1 for Lujan from the line, 1 for Massey from the line, 5 for Fulfer, 1 of them a tray, then Lewin with 2 and Bonda with 2. Lovington with 5 points, and they're all from Aubrey Aranda, a tray and a deuce. So Lovington with the ball to start the second quarter. They get it to Castro. Castro moving around to the right side now to Barunda. Barunda, again, trying to find, I guess she was passing up to Schaus, who had posted up, but again goes over her head. They're having trouble tonight. And it's really across the team. Looking like they're having trouble moving the ball, passing the ball, and a lot of this is because Portales is good. They're putting great defensive pressure on Lovington, but Lovington is being a little too loose. They're making some bad passes, some ill-advised passes, and they're giving up the ball too easily as they handle it, pass it, and dribble it. So. But here they are putting their own aggressive defense on Portales, and the Lady Rams are passing outside the circle, getting over into the left quarter, and a bounce pass over across the baseline. I don't know who that was intended for, or if she was just bounced it off of Borunda. It goes out, stays Portales basketball. They inbound to Fulfer, tries to put one up, doesn't fall, and Schaus with the rebound. So a nice work by Schaus, but then it is turned right back over. And a 3-ball from by Lujan. Nothing but net swish, and 18-5 now. Lovington trying for a quicker transition, a pass down to Borunda, goes in and out of her hands, out of bounds, and it's another turnover, and give it to the Lady Rams. They'll inbound. 6:50 left in the second. 18-5 your score. Lovington has not scored now in about close to 10 minutes of clock time. They've got to get out of the slump and get some more points on the board before they get buried here. Portales going to run it around the arc, looking for position. They get it to Fulfer, top of the arc, thinks about the 3. Schaus is in her face. She gets it over to Mayberry's at 22, I believe. Then into the left corner, a 3-ball, and again, swish. That is 24 full for her second tray of the game. 21-5. Lovington's got to figure this out. And Knapp trying to pass it, gets the ball taken away from her. And Cerna in the game. No, that was 22. Mayberry with a steal and the points and another timeout. And this one is a full minute, so we'll be back with more Lady Cat basketball from Wildcat Gym.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcacnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Out of the Lovington timeout, it's the Lady Cats basketball. They trail Portales. Let's see what they can put together as they pass it up to Barunda, and Barunda losing the handle on the ball. It goes out of her hands, and that's the 14th turnover for Lovington that I have down, either 13 or 14, but I think that's 14. Portales with the ball, looking for somebody, and now nice that it was taken away. Barunda with a little larceny of her own there underneath the basket as the shot up was no good. And on the rebound, she's got it. Sorry, I was communicating with a fan here who was getting my attention. Another steal by Lovington. And a shot up no good, and this time it is a rebound for Lovington. They pass down, and a 3 attempt up by Barunda over on the right corner. No good, and the rebound, I thought it went out of bounds, but it was controlled by Lujan. And give it to Portales, and Lovington still stuck. Still stuck. .450 left here, and they have not scored since the middle of the first quarter, as Portales has just been taking the ball away, smothering defense. Lovington has helped them a few times with bad passing and just looking very rough. Lovington not looking like the team that they've been showing on the court for this for much of the season, especially in district competition. Portales just eating up a little clock and time. Fulfer, a bounce pass finally taken away. Malaya Castro steals that one, brings it down, and holds off Lujan. Gets it over to Aranda. Again, smothering defense. A 3-ball, a shot up, but no good. And give it over. So another turnover. And a whistle sounds. And they are going to call a foul on Knapp. So a foul on Knapp. Give it to Portales. 22-5 is your score now. Portales will inbound. Lovington set up in defense. They just have not been able to take a lot of shots, and they're just having trouble hanging on to the ball. Case in point, now they get this one away, so Portales has turned the ball over to them a couple of times. If they could just settle in and take care of that ball. They get it to Castro. Castro running the point, loses the handle on it, and it wasn't taken away. She just dribbled in front, and Portales picked it up. So turnover number 15 is looking so out of sorts for Lovington. Not the kind of team and execution that we're accustomed to seeing from them. 24-5 now. Lovington's got to put some points on the board and get unstuck from 5. And it's blocked. A pass blocked and tipped right back into the hands of number 33, Bonda, trying to put a shot up. It's no good. A fight for the rebound. And they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on 24, Jabri Rios, her first foul. And it is going to send number 10, Lujan, to the line. Her first one is up and nothing but net. She's 2 for 3 at the line. Subs coming in for Lovington. Well, just one. Jabri Rios comes out. In the blocks for Lovington, you've got Schaus and Barunda. Second one rattles home as well. Make it 26-5 rather now. Lovington falling further behind. They've got to try to climb out of the cellar here. Hang on to the ball and score some points. Portales has just been all over them. And there it is. Barunda fighting through, getting into the lane, gets it to Schaus. Schaus gets alone, puts up a shot. It's no good though, and no second look at that one as Fulfer takes it away. And then 2 more points by Portales makes it 28-5. Pass up intended for Barunda goes out of bounds, but they are going to say it was knocked away by Portales, so it'll stay Lady Cat basketball. And Schaus comes out. Jabri Rios goes back in. A pass up into the lane, a shot up, no good, and it is brought down by Portales. And then that's Bonda with a 3 ball from the left wing, makes it 31-5. Something just seems very wrong with Lovington. Finally, a pass up. Castro gets it up to Barunda. Barunda puts it up and in, but a very quick transition down the court as Massey takes a pass and puts it up and in. 33-7. Castro off the inbound pass in the backcourt. Passing over to Aranda. Aranda still in the backcourt. Passes up to Knapp. Knapp passes, and the pass is stolen away by Ornelas. Ornelas passing it off, gives it to, I believe, number 12. I don't have a 12. No, that was 32. So again, Lovington all kinds of frustrated here. A pass up to Barunda, then back to Knapp. Knapp going to drive in at the free throw line. She's swarmed, gets it back to Malaya, thinks about the 3, but she's got Ornelas in her face. But she drives the lane anyway, tries to put up a shot, no good. And Ornelas with the rebound. Ornelas to Fulfer. Fulfer working in the lane against defense. They don't call any bump fouls or anything, but now they are going to they're going to call, okay. Yeah, the lane violation on that. So, nope. It will be Lovington basketball, 35-7 here with 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Castro off the inbound, still in the backcourt, passes up to Barunda. Barunda back to Castro. Castro got Ornelas in her face, drives in across the lane, then passes over to Knapp. Knapp pulls back on the left wing, can't put a 3. And then they pass up, get Jabri Rios. Jabri puts up a shot from the left, does not fall. And Portales with the rebound. Then they pass it down to Bonda, and Bonda puts a quick 2 in from the left. Makes it 37-7. 30 seconds left to play in this second quarter. And the inbound is stolen away, kind of a bad pass. They call no basket on that. Yeah, no basket on that. They're going to call the turnover. So just under 22 seconds left in this second quarter, and Lovington has put 7 points on the board. You can just feel their frustration. A pass up from Castro to Barunda, over to Aranda, back to Barunda. She drives in, she swarmed, and it gets it over to Castro. Castro all the way over to the right side where Corral is. Corral, no room. She turns around, and at the buzzer, it is 37-7. Portales leading. We'll be back to talk about this one in just a few minutes with more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. It has just been a rough game for the Lovington Lady Cats, as Portales is leading at halftime 37-7. Portales led at the end of the first 15-5, and they really didn't stretch that out. It was close. Lovington kept it close for about the first half of the first quarter, but Portales was able to stretch that out and end up 10 points ahead at the end of the first. But then they outscored Lovington. Ouch! I just hate to say it, 22-2 in that second quarter, as Lovington just could not hang on to the ball. Smothering defense by Portales, but a lot of bad passes, giveaways for Lovington. So let's look at the points for Portales. You've got Ornelas with 6 points, Lujan with 8 points, Massey with 3, Mayberry with 2. You've got Fulfer with 9, Van Leeuwen with 2, Rippey with 4, and Bonda with 5. So it is Fulfer leading with 9 points in the scoring, but you've got a lot of scoring. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Portales girls who have scored at least 2 points and are in the stats. They also have 15 rebounds as a team in the first half. You'll notice, they're certainly getting rebounds, but what they've been doing is taking the ball away, and Lovington has been giving the ball away. Lovington, but we'll get to their turnovers in a minute, but Portales has 6 turnovers in the first half, and they go 4 of 5 at the line. A lot of fouling, and the fouling has been done by Lovington more than Portales, at least that's been called. And Portales has been putting defensive pressure on very tight and very heavy since the beginning of the game. For Lovington, your leading scorer right now is Aubrey Aranda with 5 points, and then Ashlyn Barunda with 2 points. Lovington not doing a bad job on the boards. Knapp with a rebound, Aranda with a rebound, Castro with 2 rebounds, Barunda with 4 rebounds, and Schaus with 4 rebounds. But the turnovers tell the tale. 19 turnovers for Lovington in that first half, and they have just not had the ball enough. And when they have taken shots, a lot of them have been off the mark. So they have had their shots. They have had chances to score points and make some points, but a lot of their shots have not fallen. But they have been denied a chance to even take shots in a lot of instances because of the turnovers. So just a lot for them to work on at halftime. I don't think anybody expected this. Portales certainly is a good team, and Lovington played a much tighter, better game against them in Portales. But they're just looking flat tonight. They've just come out, had trouble moving the ball around as a team. And really, they have definitely succumbed to that intense, aggressive defense by Portales. And they're just going to have to take care of the ball a little better, see if they can find the basket, improve their shooting. and see if they can score some points and catch up a little bit. They start with a 30-point deficit when they come back out to start the third quarter. Of course, halftime of this game is being used for the boys, the varsity boys, to warm up. And we're just about getting ready to get this second half of the girls' game underway. After the girls' game, the boys will be playing. And again, this is the final district game for both of these teams, for Portales and Lovington, for both the girls and boys. Final game of the regular season, and it's senior night. I think they're going to have these senior presentations after the boys' game, after it's all over. So looking forward to that. But in the meantime, the Lovington girls, a lot of work to do, and nobody knows that better than them. Not to tear them down at all. They've got a chance if they can just get things right and execute the way that they're capable of, and try to get some more points on the board as soon as they can. Otherwise, if Portales gets 35 points ahead, this last second half is going to go by very quickly. And Lovington will not have enough of a chance to try to put things right and try to at least get the point differential better. So they need to get points on the board and quickly. Let's see what they've come up with. Lovington will have the ball to start the second half. They inbound and get it to Castro. Castro working it around outside the arc. And to Aranda, and Aranda loses it. Again, Portales with good defense, but in a lot of cases, Lovington simply is just, they're just having some trouble hanging onto the ball, dribbling and passing and doing the basics here against Portales. So it's, they're capable. Portales working it around, finally getting it up to Massey, and she puts it up and in. And makes it 39-7 now. Lovington still trapped in the backcourt. Knapp with it, trying to find her way. She fights her way across the timeline into the lane, tries to put up a shot. It's blocked away, knocked away, and it goes into Banda's hands. Portales with the ball. They get it over to Banda in the left corner. And then they pass it to Fulfer. Fulfer on the right wing tries to put up a shot. No good. Fight for the rebound, and it was briefly controlled by Castro, but taken away again by Portales. They work it around, pass it to Fulfer from the left arc, and she puts it up and in for a three-pointer. It makes it 42-7, and now we have running clock. Lovington still in the backcourt. Aranda gets it up to Schaus. Schaus posting up and puts up the ball. Lovington wanted a foul called against her. Her shot was, her point-blank shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Portales comes away with it. Then moves it down quickly. They get it to Fulfer, and she tries to put it up and in and gets fouled. So they are going to call that one on Borunda. It's her first foul. And give it to Fulfer. This is her second trip to the line, and she sinks that one. (44-7) now. She makes both of those. As Portales just adding insult to injury here. Lovington moving the ball up off the inbound to Castro, back to Aranda, back to Castro. Castro pulling the trigger on a three ball from the right wing. It won't fall, and it's Fulfer who comes up with the rebound. Passes to Ornelas. Ornelas has the ball taken away from her by Aranda, and then Fulfer takes the ball away. And they are going to call the foul on Aranda, as Aranda trying to fight back and just trying to take the ball away, and gets called for a foul. Lovington faithful have been a little not pleased sometimes with the lack of a foul called, with some of the steals and the takeaways by Portales. Fulfer back at the line, buries it. 3 straight free throws, 45-7 now. But some of the takeaways have simply been clean, and Lovington just having trouble. Lovington with the ball. They get it to Borunda. Borunda drives in from the left, puts it up and in. So 46 to 9 now. 46 to 9. So they get it to Bonda. Bonda drives across the baseline, trying to put it up and in. The ball is taken by Schaus. So an empty possession for Portales. And the ball, Schaus gets it up to Borunda. She's smothered, so she sends it back. And it goes from Schaus to Aranda. Aranda trying to put it up and in. No good. And that's going to be Bonda with the rebound. She gets it over to Fulfer, and Fulfer driving in is fouled. They're going to call that on Aranda. That's her third foul. So Fulfer will go to the line. Fulfer is 5 for 5 at the line tonight. She's perfect, hasn't missed, and doesn't there. So 47 to 9 now. And subs coming in for Lovington as Knapp, Schaus, and Borunda come out. Corral, Hernandez, and Rios go in. And it'll be Hernandez and Rios in the blocks in the front for Lovington. And that one is good as well. So 48 to 9 now with running clock. And a bad pass goes over from Aranda to Castro, but it goes over Castro's head and into the stand. So yet another turnover for Lovington. The inbound, pass to Ornelas, and then back to Mayberry. Bounce pass into the right corner for Bonda. Bonda trying to find Van Leeuwen. Goes out of bounds, and it'll go off of Portales. It should stay. Nope, it is off of Lovington. So it'll be Portales basketball. And that is Lujan, who will inbound to Bonda in the corner, then over to Fulfer, back to Bonda. She's by herself in the right corner, and she buries the tray. That's her second tray of the game and puts Portales up 51 to 9. A pass up intended for, I believe that pass was intended for Hernandez, and it goes out of bounds. So Portales basketball. As they pass outside the arc on the right, back and forth. Bonda to Mayberry, back. Mayberry just backing it up. Pressure by Corral. Gets it over to Lujan. Lujan gets it to Bonda in the left corner. And then Van Leeuwen can't handle it, and it's stolen away by Castro, but Castro loses the handle on it, and it's picked up and taken. A shot up, no good, and it's Aranda who comes up with it. So the teams trade turnovers, and Aranda with a rebound. She gets it over a three-ball attempt up, no good, and it's Portales with the rebound. They get it to Fulfer. Fulfer tries a shot. It won't fall. A fight for the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball, and they do, as Jabri Rios got her hand on the ball. But the arrow goes the way of Portales. I tell you what, it's just been that kind of a night for the Lady Cats of Lovington here. A shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's a jump ball again. Good fight for the ball, as Hernandez got her hand on it with Van Leeuwen. And this time the arrow goes to Lovington. Running clock, and we're just about out of the third quarter. Less than 30 seconds now. Lovington trailing 51 to 9. As they pass it up. Castro over to Corral. Back to Castro on the right side. Just as Castro, I think they're going to call the charge on her. As she, very frustrated, spin move, trying to get the ball. Nope, they're going to call the foul is actually on 10 on Lujan. And a shot up at the buzzer, no good. And we end the third quarter, 51 to 9. Portales leading. We'll be back with more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym for more Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com as Lovington starters are back out on the floor to start this fourth quarter, but Portales inbounds. They are leading this one 51-9. Running clock, of course, with that much of a lead. Portales passing it, trying to find something open. Schaus fighting for it, and it goes out of bounds, and last touch by Portales. So good defensive pressure placed on Portales by Lovington there, as Lovington's just got to show fight. What can you do at this point? They're down so far. They've got to do what they can to try to fight back and put points on the board. Point differential is going to be very important. They do pass it and get it to Aranda. Aranda tries to put up a shot, no good, fights for the rebound, gets it, and then gets it to Barunda. Barunda tries a three ball, it won't fall, and that is Horton with the rebound. As Portales has got it, they get it to Lohan, back to Van Leeuwen, and it pops up, and Abigail Schaus has got it. Nice fight, and that's what Lovington has got to do. They can't give up. They have just got to try to do what they can, and there's a three-ball attempt from the left corner by Knapp, but it's an air ball, and it goes out, but last touch by Portales. So Lovington will have another chance at it. And a whistle sounds. I think they're going to call a foul and see who it's on. It's going to be on Van Leeuwen, a push foul. It'll be on the floor, and Lovington they will inbound. Castro to Barunda. Barunda trying to put it up and in. It spins in and out, and controlled by Portales. Wow. Portales working it around. They get it to 33 to Banda. She drives in the lane. Just incidental contact. And Portales is not happy. They wanted a foul, but it was, I think, just simple collision of two bodies trying to occupy the same space. No harm, no foul. A three-ball shot up, no good. And skying for the rebound is Schaus. And a pass into the lane intended for Schaus. She's trying to get it, and she goes up. She gets fouled, or do they say it just stepped on the baseline? Nope, they do call that on Banda per second. It's on the floor, and Lovington will inbound. That's Aranda. Aranda will get it to Schaus. Schaus over to Barunda. Barunda from the top of the arc tries the three ball, no good, but Aranda gets the rebound, and then she is promptly fouled. So Lovington has had lots of woes. I mean, they've had some cold shooting. Some of their three-point shooting and they've been having very good perimeter shooting. And in some instances, even when they're not rushed by defense, but Portales has certainly had a really strong defense and putting defensive pressure on. But even in some cases where they've had open looks, close in or from afar, their shooting just has not been good. But that one at the line was good. And gives two at the line. And the ball taken away. So a turnover for Portales. Give it to Lovington. Castro's got it. They almost lost it. She gets it to Schaus, and Schaus puts it up and in with an assist by Castro. And Abigail Schaus with 2 points makes it 53-13, or 51-13 rather. 51-13. Lovington putting some points on the board here, and that's what they need to do. No empty possessions. They need to try to fight for those rebounds and try to force some turnovers and make some points. Portales has got it. Bonda drives in, and she is going to get fouled. Going up for the ball. They're going to call that on Schaus. And that's her second foul. It will put Bonda at the line. It's her first trip to the line. Bonda with 8 points in the game. 2 trays. A basket, and her first one in and out, no good. So 51-13 your score. 3:40 left in the game. Running clock. It's not going to take long for this one to be over. That is Bonda at the line. Second one is good. So 52-13. Aranda with the ball, moving it up. Lovington needing to just salvage as many points as they can out of this game. That's all they can do at this point. Just try to play their best, hang on to the ball, and put some points on. And Borunda driving to the basket, trying to put it up and in. It doesn't fall, but she is fouled. 52-13 with 3 minutes left to play, and the clock will continue to run even during free throws. But Borunda will go to the line. This is her first trip to the line tonight. She has 4 points in the game, and that rattles home. She's a very good free throw shooter, but she also usually has a lot more points and rebounds on the board for Lovington. But doing a good job at the line. First one's up and good. See if she can sink the second one. Yes. So 52-15 now with 2.5 minutes left to play in this game as the starters come out, and Chief Bridgeforth puts subs in. It's 5 new players on the court. These are younger players, some JV players, and some of the younger players who were brought up for the district games. Portales just going to eat some more time off the clock, take the ball in. That is Bonda, takes it up and in and is fouled. Let's see who they call that on. So she'll get a chance to make 3 points the old-fashioned way. As they call that on, no, they're going to call that on Rios. I believe they do. Second foul on Rios, puts Bonda at the line. She's 1 for 2 at the line, makes that one. So 2 for 3 at the line and makes it 56-15. So I caught the score bug up there for you. 56-15. Less than a minute and a half to play in this game, as it has just been all Portales, and Lovington just has had a bad game all the way around. Just they have not executed or looked like the Lady Cats that we've come to know and love this season, who've done a very good job this season. Portales, Lovington getting the ball. Portales putting up the defense. A shot up, no good. A rebound for Lovington. A fight for that. The putback, no good. A fight for that rebound. And they're going to call a foul. It'll be on the floor as they call that on Bonda. That's her third. And give Lovington the ball. That is Ornelas who comes out. Portales putting in some subs and younger players of their own. Lovington off the inbound. 3-ball attempt up, no good. An air ball goes out of bounds. So Portales with the ball. 14 seconds left as they have the ball and may just run the clock out. They're just going to pass it around. Looks like they may just run it out. Maybe try for a last second shot. Lovington trying to steal it away, but the clock does run out. And at the buzzer, it is 55-15. So 55-15 is your final score. We'll be back to talk about this one and set the stage for the next game as the boys come into play. Just a tough night for the Lady Wildcats. Let's just hope that they got that out of their system and they'll be ready for district play next week. We'll be back to talk about it in just a few minutes with more Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Wildcat basketball brought to you on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, flying solo tonight, and wow, what can you say about that? The girls' game. Portales had it in hand from the very beginning. They were just aggressive. They stole the ball. They were pressing. Their shooting was much hotter. It wasn't perfect. But they led after the end of the first, 15-5 at halftime, 37-7. Yes, they limited Lovington to 2 points in the second quarter. In the third quarter, they led 51-9 at the end of the third, and then the final score, 55-15. Lovington finally coming awake and scoring a little bit more in that fourth quarter, but it also came with a lot loose pressure. Portales really backed off and of their defense a little bit. Lovington was able to put more points on the board and ended up, here's how it ended up with Portales. Their leading scorer was Ebony Fulfer with 18 points, 3 threes from her, and 7 from the free throw line. Miley Bond had 13 points. She had 2 trays. Also, Maria Lujan had 8 points, one of them a tray. Skylar Massey had 7 points. Angel Ornelas at 6 points. Addison Mayberry with 2. Van Leeuwen with 2. Rippey with 4. And Miley Banda with the 13 points. I think I said that. 2 of them trays. So Portales turned over the ball 10 times in that game total. And they out-rebounded Lovington as well. They went 4 of 5 at the free throw line. For Lovington, your top scorer in this one was Aubrey Aranda with 7 points. She had 4 rebounds. She had 1 tray, and that was the only 3-pointer that Lovington had in this game. Then, with 6 points, Ashlyn Barunda, 6 points and 5 rebounds. And Abigail Schaus had 2 points and 7 rebounds, and Carly Knapp had 2 rebounds. Castro had 3 rebounds and an assist, and that was it for your Lady Cats. They went 4 for 4 at the free throw line there. They were perfect, but they turned the ball over 27 times in that game. 19 of them were in the first half, and that really sealed their fate. So they did better at taking care of the ball in the second. Portales' pressure was not as great. Their defensive pressure, especially after about the middle of that third quarter. And they were able to back off, and there was no need, as there was running clock by that point. And with running clock came the quick finish to that game. Again, no sense in dragging that out. It just wasn't a good game for the Lady Cats. It was for Portales, and they're a good team. They go to 16-9 on the season. They stay a perfect 6-0 in district. They win the district in the regular season, and they I don't know if they'll move up in the standings at all, but they're currently ranked number 4 in New Mexico 4A, but they're ranked first in this district, of course. Lovington will fall to 15-11 on the season, 3-3 in district. They were second, and we'll have to see how the other games finish tonight. They were ranked second in district, and we're still top 10, ranked 7th in New Mexico 4A. So it's likely that they will make the playoffs, but we'll just have to see. Next week's district tournament will go a long way toward figuring out exactly where they stand and what will happen to them in postseason. Tonight's game, not a good one. They were not expected to come in and beat Portales, as Portales was 5-0, perfect on the season, and beat Lovington in their first game of the season in the district part of the season. But still, Lovington was hoping for a much better showing and a much better ending to that game, and scoring a lot more points, trying to get that to be a much closer game. It didn't happen. So Lovington falling in this one, but now we turn our attentions to the Lovington boys as they go up against Portales, and really Lovington had a must-win against Goddard on Tuesday night, and they won that game. They're coming off of beating Goddard 62-41 here at Wildcat Gym on Tuesday, carrying some good momentum into this one. But because of their ranking, that was not the final score of their game, but they did need to win. They needed to win, and not in control of their own destiny here as you go into this game. We'll take a break because I need to do drink a little water and get ready for this game. We'll play some more of our sponsors and come back with the pregame for this one, as that second half went by very, very quickly. And now it's the boys' turn, so we'll have more Wildcat basketball coming back. And please enjoy and thank the sponsors who you see on the screen and here. And we'll be back in just a few minutes to run down the rosters and give you your starters and get this second game of the doubleheader underway. Lovington boys are going to hope for a better showing and try to turn things around here against Portales. We'll be back with more Wildcat basketball here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community, so bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym for Lovington's game against Portales here. It's time for the boys to tune up, and we will have this game for you coming up in just a few minutes. About 4.5 minutes left in the on the warm-up clock for the boys. Of course, a reminder that the Lovington girls losing to the Lady Rams of Portales, 55-15 final score there. So Lovington boys come in, and they are the favorites on paper as they come in 15-10 overall, 2-3 in district. They are ranked second in district and number 10 in New Mexico 4A. They're coming off of a big win. It was a must-win game against Goddard on Tuesday, and they did that. 66-35 was the final score, and a good win there. It puts them a little better in terms of controlling their own destiny, but this, of course, is a very tough district, and they need this win. Again, it was a must-win on Tuesday night, and they need this win against Portales to try to improve to 3-3 in district, and therefore have a little better shot at things to come. Of course, the district tournament is coming up next week, and there's a little, I'm going to have to double check and see about, it's up to each district to determine the format of that tournament. The NMAA makes everybody play a district tournament, but they leave it up to each district as how they're going to do that tournament. And for, as far as I can remember, it's always been the number 4 team in the district playing the number 3 team in the district on Tuesday, and then the winner of that game moving to play the number 2 team in the district on Thursday, and then the number 2 playing the number 1 team for the championship of the district on Saturday. And most of the time those days, that's how it's been. And with the number 1 team in the district drawing a bye into the championship game of the district. Now, I'm not sure. One at Portales had a different format, for the tournament for next week listed. But I'm going to have to check and see what that format is going to be and when the games will be played. But looking at your roster really quickly for Portales under head coach Ty Thatcher, 0 is Pierce Culpepper, number 1 is Patrick Alvarado, number 2 is Jacoby Bamfor, 3 is Jace Hightower, 4 is Joel Lujan, 5 is Xavier Tarpa, 10 is Cameron Senna, 11 is Carson Pfaffenberger, 13 is Ethan Crawford, 15 is Daz John Preston, 22 is Sean Montiel, number 23 is Elijah Tellez, number 33 is Ramiro Flores, and Paxton Culpepper is out injured. So that's the roster, and they actually haven't put up, and they usually do put up all of the starters and up on the scoreboard, and they haven't put up the names of the players yet on the scoreboard. Don't know if they're going to do that for the boys or not. They may be having some kind of a technical difficulty or something with the scoreboard. Not sure. They did put all that information up there for the girls. For your Lovington Wildcats under head coach Casey Pack, number 1 is Andalis Cardenas, 2 is Peyton Hernandez, 3 is Danny Criswell, 4 is Elijah Rivero, 5 is Miguel Perez. Everybody knows him as Chicken Jojo. Perez is Perez, and it's Chicken Perez and Jojo Perez, 5 and 10 respectively. 11 is Braxton Valenzuela, 12 is Micah Pondo, 20 is Justin Villalobos, 22 is Chase Terrell, 23 Donovan Gomez, 24 is Cale Covington, 30 is Xavier Casares, 32 is Matthew Contreras, and 33 is Valente Herrera. And he is injured and will not be playing. So we are just about ready with a minute left on the pregame clock to, I don't know if they'll repeat the national anthem again or just introduce the players. We had the national anthem before the girls' game. I kind of think it's once is enough. Once per night is enough, but we'll see what happens. They may do it again. We do have the pep band here, a smaller version of the Big Blue Band for Lovington, an award-winning band. And we have the announcements just about to start. So we will pause for what comes up. Let's see if they are going to introduce the teams or if they're going to, if we're going to have another version of the, we'll see. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and introduce teams. So, and here they go, putting up these starters. And your starters for Portales will be number 2, number 3, number 4, number 11, and number 13. That's Bamforth, Hightower, Lujan, Pfaffenberger, and Crawford. And for Lovington, your starters are going to be 1, 3, 4, 23, and 24. So that'll be Cardenas, Criswell, Rivero, Gomez, and Covington. So we will go ahead and take another pause while they finish up the introduction of players and come back with more Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym, as I'm just going to let the loud announcer introduce the players so you can hear them. And welcome back. As I wanted to just let the ring announcer and everybody enjoy this. This is the last time, at least in the regular season, that the teams, and since it is senior night, I thought that might be nice to just watch as they were introduced here in the gym with nice round of applause by all of the fans. And it is going to be a senior night ceremony after the game. And it is a full gym. They've opened a mezzanine up, and there are some people out here. On the tip-off, Portales will control. Already some good fan support, 6-man support, as Portales not showing any signs of hurrying as they just pass the ball around outside of the arc. I'm going to adjust the camera down. You'll forgive me just a little bit. And let's hope that doesn't interfere with the top of the shots. I think that'll be fine as Portales trying to drive in. Good defense by Lovington, keeping them out of the paint. And Portales with a 3-ball attempt from the left corner doesn't fall, and it's going to be Cardenas with the rebound. So here we go as Lovington with their first possession of this game. It is Criswell who is in the game, actually, and leaves it off for Gomez. Gomez to Cardenas. Cardenas to Kale. And a shot up by Rivero in the lane, no good. And it's going to be controlled, a rebound for number 11, Pfaffenberger. So a rebound. And again, Portales not going to be in a big hurry here. They know that Lovington plays a much faster pace. And a turnover, a pick off by Elijah Rivero. Very nice, a good steal. And quickly down to this end of the court, a ball up, a three-point shot up. No good, and the rebound controlled by Portales. So far, they're out rebounding Lovington with Lujan rebounding on that one. Nobody on the board yet, despite a couple of attempts. Oh, and Lovington wants to travel. They don't get it, and Portales wants a foul. They don't get it. They drive in, and the ball up, no good, and it's bounced out, deflected, blocked out, and Portales will continue. Pfaffenberger with a block on that, and Kale with his fist on the ball too. Kale blocked it out. And that's going to be Lujan to just back up off intensive pressure by Cardenas. And Portales is just going to play slow down ball, control, take their shots, and just force Lovington to be patient. Lovington's going to have to just try to control the pace of the game, and there's a shot up and good. Bamforth putting Portales on the board 2-0. Looks like Portales is going to slow the ball down. And Lovington not accustomed and doing well with this kind of a game, but they put it up, they get it down to Covington, and Covington puts it up and in, and we're tied. So Lovington is just going to have to try to force turnovers, take the ball away, get the ball, and no empty possessions. 2-2. We are almost halfway through this first quarter. Very low scoring as Portales is just hanging on to the ball, playing slow down, keep away. And now that is number 2, Bamforth, driving in. Good defense by Lovington, and loses the ball. So 2 turnovers for Portales. Lovington will have it. That's Criswell who will inbound to the right of the Portales basket. Get it down to Rivero. No, to number 5, Chicken Perez. Chicken's got it, kicks it out to Rivero. Rivero over to Cale Covington, thinks about the 3 from the left arc, and gets it to Rivero. Rivero drives in, and nice give and go with an assist by Rivero, and Cale Covington puts it up and in. So he's got 4 points in the game, and it puts Lovington up 4-2. Portales now moving a little quicker down into the lane, and that is Lujan trying to go up and in, and he gets called. Or did they say that travel? They do. No foul called, so it was a travel. So 3 turnovers for Portales, 1 for Lovington, and it's a 30-second timeout to being taken. So we'll just keep it right here. 4-2 is your score. Lovington leading here in the first quarter. Portales coming into this one at 11-13 on the season, 1-4 in district, ranked 4th at the bottom of the district standings, and ranked 14th in New Mexico 4A. That tells you something about the strength of this 4A district. Is Portales comes in 4th in district, but ranked 14th, in New Mexico 4A overall, sitting probably just outside of playoffs right now. So they have nothing to lose. They want to come in and play spoiler against Lovington, and Lovington needs this win, just like they needed the win against Goddard on Tuesday. Lovington's ball to inbound. They get it to Chicken. Chicken up to Covington. Covington now over to Criswell. Criswell leaves it off for Rivero. Rivero bounce pass over to Chicken Perez. I believe he is just either an 8th grader or a freshman. And a shot up from Criswell, no good. And Portales with the rebound. They get it over to Lujan. Lujan trying for the ball. Skies up, no good. And Covington with the rebound, his second. They get it to Rivera. Rivera with a 3-ball from the right wing. Beautiful. And Portales with the ball, going to take their time. So 7-2 is your score. 3 minutes left to play in the first. Cardenas knocks the ball away. And it's another turnover. Oh, Covington had it. He was going to pass it, and a give and go, kind of a return after the assist by Rivero to Covington on the last play. Covington wanted to get it to Rivero, and the ball's knocked out of bounds, but it will stay Lovington basketball. So 7-2 your score. Just under 3 minutes left to play in this first quarter. And the inbound goes to Covington, and he puts it up and in. He's got 6 points and puts Lovington up 9-2. So Portales will inbound. That's going to be Culpepper. And he gets it in to Bamforth. Bamforth passes it on the fast break, passes it down to number 21. Or 23, rather. No, that is 21, and he is not on the roster. There is no 21 on the roster, so it may be Sean Montiel. Don't know. He's number 22. Lovington passes it around. Pondo in the game for the first time for Lovington. It puts it up and in for the right arc. 12-2 now. Coming the other way quickly, and another turnover. Rivero steals it, gets it to Pondo. Pondo gets it to Covington. Covington puts it up and in off the glass and is fouled. Count the bucket, and he will get to go to the line. Nice assist on that. 14-4 as I catch the score bug up. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And Covington will go to the line. And nothing but net as he makes 3. Count the bucket and the free throw. Portales with a bad pass, and Covington skying out of nowhere with a steal. And then he gets a rebound from Elijah's ball. It's no good. The putback no good. Then Rivero gets a rebound, and the putback no good. So Portales with the ball. 15-4 your score now. And finally it's put up and in by Lujan. Oh, and a beautiful shot from Braxton Valenzuela from the left corner. Makes it 18-4. Portales, that's number 23, Tejas with the ball, driving to it, loses the handle on it. Good defensive pressure by Lovington, and trying to pick it up was Rivero. But they call a foul. The foul is on Chicken Perez. So Portales inbounds. It's on the floor. They get it in. It's Lujan with the ball. Lujan drives in, loses the handle off of it, but it's picked up by 11. The ball no good. The rebound and the putback no good. Fight for the rebound this time. Lovington's got it. So nice work there. They get it to Chicken Perez, and he drives in and puts it up and in from the left. And just like that, Lovington is up 20-6. 20-6 your score, and timeout by Portales. Is it going to be a 60? It is. It's a 60-second timeout, so we'll take it and be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Out of the timeout by Portales, it's their ball, their timeout, their ball. As they inbound, trying to work it in a little quicker, and the ball taken away, a bad pass, and Pondo's there with another steal. And the ball up, no good. Casadas with it. Gets it to Braxton Valenzuela, and he rattles another tray home. Second three ball by Valenzuela. Puts Lovington up 23-6. And now very intense pressure on Portales by Lovington. And a three ball attempt up, no good. That is Pfaffenberger actually with the rebound, his second, and his putback no good, but he's going to get fouled. 23-6 is your score. Less than a second left to play on the clock in this first half. And they do call that on Valenzuela. Uh-oh. And the first is up and no good. So Pfaffenberger at the line with a miss. Second chance at the basket, just about out of this first quarter. And the second one is nothing but net. So he's got one at the line, makes it 23-7 now. Less than a second left on the play clock. As a quick buzzer. And the ref coming over. There's a question, I think the timekeeper, the scorekeeper, or somebody with the scoreboard having a question. And apparently it is answered. And they're going to try that inbound. Again, it will be Lovington to inbound. 23-7 is your score. And a long pass down to Pondo in the right corner. And at the buzzer, he tries a three. It hits the top of the backboard. No good. After one, Lovington is leading 23-7. A little bit of a flip in the script on the way that the girls' game went earlier when it was Portales just really controlling and blowing things out against Lovington. So we'll be back with the second quarter in about 30 seconds more. Lovington Wildcat basketball coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. At the end of the first quarter, Lovington 23, Portales 7, and Lovington looking to try to win this one, even themselves up at 3-3 in district, and give themselves the best opportunity for the best placement in the district tournament, and then the best chance at playoff basketball for the state tournament. So we come back to action. Lovington inbounding to get this second quarter started. They pass around the arc. Oh, and then a pass. I think Rivero, not sure. I think he was going to pass into Covington, and a little, I guess, just a lack of communication or focus there. So Portales will inbound, and I think they're going to call a quick foul. They're going to call it. They're going to get Covington for that, as he was trying to pick off that pass, or block it, or deflect it. And instead gets called for the foul. Just his first. So Portales, it'll be on the floor. Portales inbounds. We have number 21 in the game again. We don't have him on the roster. Do not apologize. I do not know what his name is because he was not on the roster. Portales with an attempt up, no good. And again, number 21 with the rebound. The putback, no good. The rebound again. That's 2 or 3 looks at the basket. And Portales not able to do that. And then Lovington picks it off. And then another bad pass across court intended for Gomez. And Lovington has thrown the ball away here a couple of times. They just need to. Need to keep focused and keep their feet on the gas. But they've also got to take care of the basketball. Play the second quarter like they played the first. Oh, and there's a 3-ball from the left corner, and that is, I believe, Montiel. So there is a 3-ball. Lovington cannot lose focus as they can't let Portales back into this one. They need to continue to dominate. Covington with the ball, then to Rivero. Rivero gives it to Criswell, and Criswell popping the tray from the right arc. Nice. Lovington's perimeter game very strong tonight. A quick transition as Portales has got it. And Lujan driving in, and I don't know who he was passing to or what he was intending, and Lovington knocks the ball out. But it will stay since Lovington knocked the ball out as he was going up for the shot. It will stay Portales basketball. Clean block. A shot up the right corner, no good, and Cardenas with his second rebound. He leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell run the point across the right side, leave it off for Cardenas. Cardenas with Bamforth in his face, over to Pondo. Pondo works it across, bounce pass to Kale from the right wing, a 3-ball attempt, no good, and it is going to be Bamforth with the rebound. Or actually, that was Pfaffenberger with the rebound, sorry. They pass it around, a 3-ball attempt. Well, no, I think it was just a 2-ball attempt, no good, but Kale skies for the rebound, brings it down. Pondo with a 3-ball attempt, air ball, no good, but Criswell trying to save it, but it ends up going out of bounds. So it will be a Lovington turnover. And Lovington only had like 1 turnover in the first quarter. They've turned it over 3 times in the second already. Oh, and I think they're going to get Rivero. He had a little push foul there from behind on Bamforth. Bamforth looking to move the ball around. And yeah, are they going to call it or no? Yes, they do. They call that on Rivero. Just his first foul. 26-10, still your score here. And Portales inbounding as they get it to Culpepper. Culpepper trying to get it in underneath the basket. Pfaffenberger had posted up, but he was getting guarded. Nice defense there by Lovington. And the ball goes out of bounds, so give it to Lovington. Kale Covington drives in, tries to put the shot up, no good. It bounces out, and Alvarado will control that. And then good defensive pressure on him, almost stolen away. And he goes out of bounds. So it will be another turnover. As that, I believe, is at least turnover 9 for Portales in this one. Lovington with lots of defensive pressure on them, very aggressive and tight, especially in that first quarter. Now Lovington with the ball, working it around. Chicken Perez has got it, almost taken away. They will call a reach foul, I think, on Culpepper against that. It'll be on the, no, they're gonna say the turnover by Chicken Perez. The score is still 26-10. Yeah, it'll be on the floor, and Portales will have the ball. They'll inbound in front of their bench. They get it over to Lujan. Oh, almost stolen away by Rivero. He drives in, puts up a little jumper, won't fall, but whoa, Culpepper there with the rebound and the putback, and it's good. Now 26-12, Lovington needs to answer. They need to keep their feet on the gas here and to stretch things out, spread things out even more if they can. Oh, a nice basket coming off of that. As Valenzuela went up, it bounced up from the rim, and Covington put it in and gets fouled in the process. 28-12 is your score. (28-12), and yes, they do call that on Lujan. That's his first. And that puts Covington at the line. And yes, he buries that one. So he's made 2 threes the old-fashioned way. And makes it 29-12. Lovington, very aggressive defense here. Oh, and then a jump shot is up and good. And now a 3-ball attempt from way downtown, no good. And it'll be Portales with the rebound. Culpepper with his 3rd board. Leaves it off for Bamforth, and Bamforth gonna pass it over to Alvarado. Now out to Culpepper. Culpepper hanging on to it, worked on by Rivero. Gets it over to the left. 3-ball attempt up, no good. And it is Valenzuela with the rebound. Gets it over to Chicken Perez, into Rivero. Rivero to Pondo. Pondo tries to put it up and in. It doesn't fall, but he is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Immediately after it didn't go in, that was Covington who put it in, but the basket didn't count because the foul had been called. So 28-14, I think I've got it 29, sorry, 28-14, and now it's 29-14. Those last 2 points, I was looking to see who had those. All right, and the second one is up, no good. Portales with the ball. And that is Lujan running the point. Under 3.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Lovington leading 29-14. And a ball up, finally a shot as they worked it. Lovington showing good defense, but they were very patient and put it up and in. That was Culpepper with 2 more points. He's got 4 in the game. So 29-16 now. And they call Elijah Rivero for another foul on the floor. Portales inbounds. They get it over to Lujan. Lujan passes it off. Culpepper takes a jump shot. It doesn't fall, and that is Pondo with the rebound, his second. To Chicken Perez, over to Criswell. Criswell trying to put it up and in from the left. It doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Kel Covington gets it, pushes it in, gets it to Rivero, and a whistle sounds. Let's see, they called that one, I think, on number 20. Again, I don't know who 21 is. He's got 2 points in the game and a couple of rebounds, but now he's got a foul as well. It's on the floor. Give it back to Lovington. Pondo turns around, tries to pop the tray from the right wing. It doesn't fall, and Culpepper with another rebound, denying Lovington a look at the basket. Lovington needs to try to work on the offensive rebounding a little bit. Oh, and a ball knocked away, deflected by Covington. Nice work. It's the second deflection for him. Oh, and a 3-ball on the way from the left corner. I think it was bumped. No good. And another rebound for Portales as they get it out top of the arc. Oh, and Culpepper got to keep a hand in his face as he could get Portales back into this game. And Lovington does not want that to happen. Now they just have a 10-point lead, and Portales smells possibility here. and the fans are trying to rev them up. So Lovington has got to answer these points, and they're going to call number 21 with another foul as Yaupi was reaching around Chicken Perez. Pondo is going to come out. Let's see who comes in. Cardenas comes in, 29-19, as Portales says, work this to just a 10-point lead by Lovington. Nothing to sneeze at, but Lovington has to really answer those points. I'm having a little trouble with the camera here. Sorry about that. Lovington working the ball around the arc. Cardenas has it. Gets it over to Criswell in the left corner. Thinks about the three, but he's got somebody in his face. He kicks it back out. Cardenas to Chicken Perez. Now to Covington in the right corner. He drives in, puts it up and in. Beautiful work as Covington powers, muscles in, and puts it up and in and puts Lovington up 31-19. And a pass stolen away. Nice. As another turnover for Portales. And Lovington's got it. Rivero passes over to Criswell. Criswell leaves it off for Chicken Perez. Perez to Cardenas. Cardenas over in the left corner to Rivero. Bounce pass to Criswell. And they'll reset and get it back to Covington, top of the arc. Now Criswell again thinking about the three, but Culpepper's in his face. Kicks it back, and a three attempt by Rivero, no good. And that's going to be Pfaffenberger with the rebound. Portales with the ball, and he travels. That's a turnover. He does. 31-19. Portales is not out of it. Lovington with a good lead and a good advantage, but certainly by no means they can't afford to let off the gas. Portales is here to fight. Off the inbound. A three-ball attempt, no good. And again, Pfaffenberger with the rebound. If Lovington's not going to make the shots, they got to do better with offensive rebounding. But then again, Cale Covington can steal the ball, take it away. And at the buzzer, he was trying to get free and have time to get a shot off and did not. But a couple of nice steals from him in this game. And some points too. And at the half, 31-19. Lovington ahead. But we've got a much closer game by virtue of a much better second quarter by Portales. 31-19 at half, and we'll be back with the halftime report coming up in just a few minutes. More Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
And welcome back to
Attention
Wildcat
shoppers.
Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with Lovington Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And Lovington owning the first half against Portales. As the end of the first, it was 23-7, and at halftime, it's 31-19. Although Portales did come awake, and Lovington did turn over the ball a few times in the second half, and Portales making points off of rebounds. Lovington with a lot of looks at the basket. Even though they have 31 points, it could be much more. They have actually, the rebounding battle is about even in this one, and Portales has denied Lovington some looks at the basket, but Portales has turned over the ball too many times, 13 in that first half, only a 5 for Lovington. And your scoring for Portales right now, it's pretty even. You got 4 points for Culpeper, 4 for Banforth, 4 for Lujan, and 4 for Pfaffenberger, and 3 for their number 21, and I don't have his name, so I apologize for that, but he is not listed on the roster, so not sure exactly who 21 is for them. And they go 2 of 4 at the line. Lovington, right now, your leading scorer is Cale Covington with 14 points, 6 boards, a block, a deflection, 3 steals to go along with that, and an assist as well. And Braxton Valenzuela with 6 points, 2 of those 3-pointers. You also have Danny Criswell with 3 points, Rivera with 3 points, Chicken Perez with 2 points, Micah Ponda with 3 points as well. So the 3-point game has been strong for Lovington as, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays that they have dropped in that first half. And only, let's see, 2 3-pointers. Yeah, 2 3-pointers for Portales in that first half. Lovington goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And as I said, the rebounding has been pretty even in this game, with Lovington needing to maybe grab if there's any weakness in the game, that they started turning over the ball and loosened up their offensive pressure just a little bit in that second quarter, and then ended up giving the ball away and missing some of their shots. So they could do a little bit better on offensive rebounding, as grabbing a lot of those rebounds. Culpeper and Pfaffenberger have been big on the boards for Portales in that first half. So that's where we stand at the end of 2 quarters. 31-19 is your score on this last game of the regular season, last game of the district battles, and senior night for Lovington. So it's a big night here, and it's a good crowd in Wildcat Gym. We'll take another break and be back in about a minute with the second half. Coming up, more Lovington Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Halftime, and now just about to start the third quarter. 31-19, Lovington with that 12-point lead, but I tell you what, they cannot afford to have a down quarter. They can't have a slow quarter. They have got to keep their feet on the gas, and try to stretch this one out, because Portales was able to score 12 points in that second quarter, and Lovington's really got to try to contain them here. Portales inbounds, going to pass around the outside of the arc. Good defensive pressure, and a steal by Elijah Rivero. He takes it up coast to coast, up and in. Beautiful work as Rivero off the steal. The turnover makes points, and that's what Lovington's got to do. A quick turnaround, though. Good transition by Portales. A bounce pass into Pfaffenberger. And, whoa, a three-pointer up, yes, by Pfaffenberger. And that cuts into that lead. Now an 11-point lead, 33-22, and a shot up no good. And again, Lovington got to do a little bit better. Can't turn over the ball, and got to try to work on offensive rebounding. And that's a 3-ball attempt up by Pfaffenberger. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Rivero's got it. And he brings it down, gives it to Cale Covington. Cale puts it up and in, and he gets bodied into as he lets that shot loose. It still goes in, and he will go to the line. So, nice 2 points. And Rivero with good work as well. So they call that on Culpeper, just his first, and Cale misses that one, bounces out. Lovington argues that it was last touch by Pfaffenberger. We'll see. They do say that that is true, so it'll be Lovington basketball. and Rivera will inbound. Gets it to Covington. Covington from the right thinks about the three, then leaves it off for Rivera. Rivera to Cardenas. Cardenas back to Covington. Drives in, spin move in the lane, then kicks it out to Cardenas. Then out to Gomez, and Gomez tries the three ball. It doesn't fall, and Pfaffenberger with the rebound. Again, denying Lovington another look at the basket. And a little floater up, no good. Woo, beautiful rebound as Covington skies up for that. Nice work. Coming down the other way, they get that in the hands of Valenzuela. Tries a three ball. It's an air ball, and it goes in the hands of Culpepper. So Portales with the ball. It is 35-22 now as I get the score bug corrected. And a shot no good. As up and Culpepper trying to put it up and in. They're going to call Kale for the foul. Oof, kind of a bad foul. Kale didn't argue, but Culpepper will go to the line. It's his first trip to the line tonight. He's got 4 points in the game, but a lot of boards. And it's up and bounces up and then down and in. So 35-23, back to a 12-point lead for Lovington. Pondo is in, so it'll be Pondo and Covington in the blocks in the front for Lovington. And the second one is up, no good. Pondo with the rebound. Rivero leaves it off for Covington. Covington working it around the outside, leaves it off for Pondo. Pondo drives in, now gets it to Criswell. Criswell back to Pondo, back to Criswell. Now he's alone in the corner. He pulls the trigger on the three, and it goes in and out. Ouch. And that is going to be a rebound for number 3, Hightower, in the game, I think for the first time for Portales. And the ball up, no good. Culpepper with another rebound, giving an offensive rebound, giving another look at the basket. Another three teed off, no good, and Valenzuela with the rebound. Gets it to Covington. Covington almost loses that. The pass saved by Rivero. Rivero bounce pass in the lane to Criswell. No good, and picked up by Portales. Driving across the lane is number 3, Hightower. Loses the handle on it, picked up by Covington. But they're going to say a turnover. So give it back to Portales. And a 3-ball attempt by Pfaffenberger, no good. Fight for the rebound. Chicken Perez comes up with it. He'll run the point. Across the right side. Gives it to Covington. Covington's 3-ball in and out. And Culpepper with another rebound. Ouch. 35-24 the score. Lovington leading. But it doesn't feel comfortable. An air ball up, no good. And Pfaffenberger with the rebound. The putback, no good. But then his putback gets his own rebound, and the putback is good. So now it's a 9-point lead for Lovington. They've got to score more points here. Try to stretch the lead back out. Covington taking it down. Going to try to put up a shot, is fouled, so he'll go to the line. And they call that foul. Who's it going to be on? Number 11 on Pfaffenberger. That's just his first foul. So Kale will go to the line. 35-26 as I adjust the score bug. Ooh, and nice work from Kale. It rattled home. So he's got another chance at it. Puts Lovington back up by 10. Need every point's crucial here. So we'll see if Covington can sink the second one. He eyes it, skies it, buries that one as well. So 37-26, and now a long pass down the court. And there to try to get it. It's knocked away by Covington, and Chicken Perez picks it up, then almost gets his pocket picked, and then passes it off to Valenzuela. His 3-ball, no good. And it goes out of bounds into the student section, and it's going to be Portales ball. Last touch by Lovington. So 37-26, just under 4 minutes left in the third here. Lovington has got to put this one away. Well, turnaround jumper in the lane by Pfaffenberger is good. And makes it 37-28, back down to a 9-point lead for Lovington. Bounce pass up to Pondo, Pondo to Covington, Covington, and a beautiful pass in the lane to Rivero, an assist for Covington, and a gorgeous layup by Rivero. Nice work, and Lovington trying to steal the ball and does. What good work, Pondo. Pondo takes it up and in off of this steal. Beautiful moves, and Lovington with back-to-back baskets there. Now 41-28. Quick turnaround in transition for Lovington. Oh, and Portales faithful wants a foul. They think that Covington fouled, going up for that, and or maybe goaltending as that was spinning on the rim. But Lovington, I guess sometimes karma comes through, and sometimes it works for you or against you. And Lovington not able to sink that one, and then a foul, or no, it's a foul. Foul's called. I looked down and saw the coaches, and I thought a timeout was being called, but it is a foul. I think that is, do they call the foul? Nope, they called the turnover. Coach Pack not real happy, not necessarily with the refs, but with the players. Execution here, 41-28. Lovington has stretched it out a little bit, but Portales is not going away. They inbound, they get the ball up, and Pfaffenberger puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound, and the putback is good, and they're going to have to watch him. He has scored more points than anybody else for Portales in this second half. Lovington's got it. That's Valenzuela trying to drive in, no room in the paint, so he leaves it off. And Chicken Perez trying to put it up and in, no good. And loses handle on it as Portales right there to pick it up. They pass into the right corner, a 3 attempt up by Culpepper, no good. It goes out of bounds. Let's see, I think it's the last touch by Lovington. Yeah, it'll stay Portales basketball. 41-29 is your score here. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left, and a timeout is being called. And let's see, it is a full timeout, so we will take it and be back in about 30 seconds with more Wildcat basketball here at Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
A smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their...
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Out of the timeout, Lovington coming onto the floor first. They lead this one 41-29, but I tell you what, it has not felt comfortable. Portales is really pushing, and keeping it close enough that with 3-point shots and with Pfaffenberger on a tear, he has scored 9 points for Portales here in this second half. And And sorry about that. I had to turn that off. Someone was coming up to tell me Aiden Mestis is number 21 for Portales, the athlete who is not listed on the varsity roster. So 41-29, still your score, with some back and forth by the teams. Hotly contested game here. You'd think it was a lot closer than 12 points, but even at the 12, it somehow doesn't feel comfortable. It's Lovington really having to work against Portales here, and they've been in control of this one the whole way. And at 2 points, again, nice work. For Valenzuela. As he adds 2 points to his total. Makes it 8. Makes it 43-29 for Lovington now. Coming down the other way, Portales with the ball. Out of bounds. Portales keeps it. They inbound. Get it over to Mestis. Mestis trying to put it up and in from the left, no good. Cardenas skying up for his third rebound. Then having trouble getting rid of it. And Portales, again, not happy about that. And they pass it over to Valenzuela in the corner, and he's got another 3. He's got 3 trays in the game for Lovington as they stretch things out. 46-29. 49 seconds left to play in this third quarter as Culpepper driving into the lane. And they are going to call Cale Covington with the 3rd foul on him. It'll be on the floor. Culpepper to inbound. They get it out to Mestis. Mestis getting worked on by Valenzuela. They pass it over to Tejas. Now to Lujan. A ball up. I don't know if it was a pass or intended to be a shot, but it comes down and Pondo's got it. And Pondo is going to get fouled. Let's see. They're going to call that, I think, on Mestis. That's his 3rd. So 46-29 your score with 33 seconds left, and Pondo will go to the line. It's his first trip to the line tonight. Oh, no, they end up calling that on Pfaffenberger. I thought that was going to be on Mestis, but it is not. So Pfaffenberger, first one up, no good. Pondo will have another shot at it as Pfaffenberger comes out, and Hightower will go in for Portales, and Pondo at the line. And I believe also Tejas comes out. And I think number 15, Preston, went in for him. Ooh, up no good. So score stays 46-29. Portales still in the backcourt, but now they move it up. Oh, and I guess a little miscommunication there, or a bad pass. Yeah, and Hightower's like, my bad, sorry guy. He was trying to find Preston and goes out of bounds. So another turnover for Portales. Oh, and Chicken Perez going to turn on the Jets. Move it up, then kick it back, and Valenzuela tunes it up for a 3-ball. It does not fall, and Culpepper skies for the rebound and denies a second look at that basket for Lovington. 46-29, 5 seconds left in the third. They get it to Hightower, and now they pass it off, and Mestis, pops a 3 at the buzzer. Mestis with 3 points, adds to his 3, and makes it 46-32, a 14-point lead for Lovington going into the fourth quarter. And we'll come back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet. The point is, go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Start of the fourth quarter, Lovington is leading 46-32. They inbound in front of the home section, give to Valenzuela. He pops a 3, nothing but net, as Valenzuela has been so fire with the threes. 2 in the first half, 2 in the second now. And Portales with a quick transition and a jumper in the lane, no good. And Covington with another rebound. Gives it off. Chicken Perez running the point, leaves it off for Valenzuela. Valenzuela Bounce pass to Pondo on the right wing into Covington. Covington, top of the arc, drives in. Little spin move in the lane, puts it up and good. Beautiful work. Again, nice teamwork too, moving the ball around very well, but a good quick transition for Portales as they move it down court quickly, and then the ball is stolen away by Chicken Perez, but they are going to call the foul on him, I do believe, or no, they're going to call a foul on Valenzuela, and that's going to be his second. It is on the floor, so Portales will inbound. They get it to Culpepper. Culpepper drives in, little jumper. Does not fall, but Culpepper with the rebound and the tip back is good. So 51-34 now as Lovington gets the ball. A 3-ball on the way from the left corner by Pondo, no good. A fight for the rebound, and Valenzuela's got it. So nice offensive rebound there, and then Valenzuela pulls the trigger on another tray attempt, no good. And this time Portales with the rebound. They get it to Hightower. Hightower, a little jumper in the lane, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Rivero comes down with it. And Rivero takes it coast to coast, up and in. Nice work. Coming the other way, that's Hightower with the ball. Criswell trying to steal it, and ends up Hightower ends up on the ground. And are they going to call Criswell with the foul, or they're just going to say that he stumbled? It kind of looked like he just stumbled, but I think the call actually Chicken Perez for the foul. And that's his second. It'll be on the floor. Portales will inbound in front of the scorer's table. They get it over to Bamforth. Bamforth driving in, puts up a little jumper. It won't fall, and Covington skying for the rebound, and then a whistle sounds. And I think they're going to call 15 or 10 with the, or 0 with the foul. They're going to call that on 15. That is Preston. First foul on him. It's on the floor. Lovington inbounds. They pass it up to Rivero. Rivero driving in. And I think they're just going to say travel. They're going to call the foul. They are. They're going to call a foul. And Portales faithful not liking that call at all. They're going to say shouldn't have happened, but that's 2 quick fouls on Preston. He'll come out, and Rivero will inbound to the right of the Lovington basket. They get it out to Covington. Covington just pulls back midcourt. Lovington going to set some O. They can afford to burn some clock here. 5:48 left in the game. They're up 53-34, by the way, 53-34. And they're just going to slow things down, cycle things around, make Portales come to them, try to take the ball away. They get it to Chicken Perez. He's swarmed and loses handle on the ball. The ball's loose on the floor, free for all, no whistles. They're just going to let the players sort of slide around and fight for it. And then finally, they do call Perez. No foul. They just say it's Portales' ball. And call the arrow, and it goes to them. Driving in now, Lujan loses it. Saved by Pfaffenberger, but then a bad pass picked off by Rivero. Then he gets his pocket picked. The team's trade turnovers there. And driving in is Hightower off the glass. And his first points in the game. 53-36. A 3-ball up from Pondo from the left wing doesn't fall, and that's going to be Lujan with the rebound for Portales. And they get it to Culpepper. Culpepper drives in, trying to put it up off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Then gets it over to Lujan. Pulls the trigger on a tray. No good. And Covington with the rebound. He passes it up. Criswell passes to Rivero. Criswell with an assist. Rivero puts it up and in. Beautiful teamwork. All off of that rebound by Covington. Portales coming the other way. And that is, I believe, who was that? Number 2, that was Bamforth in the lane, and they're going to call a foul, I think on Pondo. Yeah, a push foul. And that's going to be the first on Pondo. 4:24 left to play. It is 55-36 now, 55-36. Lovington leading. They've stretched this out to almost a 20-point lead, 19 points right now. Inbound to Culpepper, pulls the trigger on it, no good. Gets his own rebound, the putback no good. Gets his own rebound the second time, and finally, yes, unchallenged for the most part. As he gets another 2 points for Portales. 4 minutes left to play in this game. Lovington up 55-38. Lovington just gonna eat some clock, pass it around the arc. And then Chicken Perez, as everybody lost track of him, and he just drove across the baseline and put up an easy layup up and in. Nice work. And then a pass deflected by Covington, picked up by Cardenas. Another deflection. And then Cardenas leaves it off for Criswell. Criswell over to Chicken Perez. Over to Rivero sliding it across. Cale Covington trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds, so it will be a turnover. 57-38 now after I put up those that last basket. 57-38, 3.5 left to play, and it does look likely that Lovington is going to win this ball game. Always hate to say that until it's just really, really close to being over, but with this kind of lead and with play like that, as Lovington with good defense takes the ball away. They get it to Chicken Perez. His layup does not fall, and the rebound is tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by Lovington. So 57-38 now. Ticking toward 3 minutes left in the game. Lovington again with a 19-point lead right now. And Portales trying to drive in. Good defense as Hernandez is in the game for the first time for Lovington now with Criswell. Ball loose, picked up again. Nice, it was knocked away. Good defense by Lovington. They give it to Chicken Perez. He gets it back to Covington. Covington drives in, spin move in the lane, puts it off the glass. Oh, it does not fall. And skying up for the rebound is Tellez, his second. He gives it off, leaves it off for Crawford in the game for the, I think here, playing in these final minutes of the game for Portales. As they get it to Pfaffenberger, and then a whistle sounds as I believe with 2:25 left in the game, Portales wants the timeout, and let's see if it's, I think it's going to be a full timeout, but we'll double check that, and let's see, is it a 30 or a 60? And they don't, they put 30 up on the clock. So just a 30, we'll keep it here and just let you know, Lovington, of course, in the lead in this one right now. And they have led the entire game. And just about to put this one away. And this is a win that they definitely needed coming into this one. We talked about Tuesday night was a must-win against Goddard, and really tonight was a must-win to try to control their own destiny to the extent that they can, give themselves the best shot for placement in the district tournament next week and in the standings and seedings and for playoff basketball. All right, out of the timeout, Portales basketball, they inbound. They get it to Tellez. Tellez driving in, working against Cardenas. Now leaves it off for Crawford. Crawford in the right corner, double teamed. But he does manage to let loose of the ball. He passes it off to Crawford, and Crawford puts it up and in. Coming back the other way. Chicken Perez running the point. Gets it to Covington. Covington back to Perez. Perez leaving it off. Criswell now back to Perez. Perez going to drive in, give it to Covington. Covington puts it up and in from the right. Chicken Perez with an assist on that. And Covington with 2 more points in the game. Coming back the other way. 1:35 left in the game, and that is Lujan trying to put it up. It's blocked by Covington. Second block of the game for him. He's had a couple of deflections as well. And it's going to be Gomez who comes back in. Covington comes out, and Casadas comes in, and Cardenas comes out to finish up the game. Just a little over 1.5 minutes left to play in this one. It is 59-40. Uh-oh. Portales losing the handle on it. Criswell picks it up, takes it up. Oh, no good. and gets his own rebound and the putback good. And he's got 2 more points in the game. Coming the other way, a quick transition for Portales, and Hightower puts it up, no good. But Lujan with the rebound, the putback, no good. But Culpepper with the rebound. No, that was Pfaffenberger with the rebound, my bad. And they do work it around to get it back to Pfaffenberger, and he puts it up and in from the left and is fouled, so he'll go to the line. 61-42 is your score. 61-42. And more subs coming in for Lovington. Criswell comes out and Hernandez comes out. Terrell goes in and Contreras goes in. And at the line, it's Pfaffenberger to shoot 2. 61-42 the score here. A 19-point lead for Lovington and a minute left to play in the game. Pfaffenberger buries it. So 61-43. Lovington will have it. Casares will inbound just to the left of the Portales basket. And looking for someone, it's deflected, goes out of bounds. Stay Lovington basketball. 61-43. 1 minute left on the clock as Lovington will win this one and even themselves up. Finish district at 3-3. The inbound to Terrell. Terrell getting double teamed. Finally gets rid of it to Gomez. Gomez gets it to Contreras. And a 3-ball makes it 64. The scoreboard goes a little wacky there. 64-43. 30 seconds left in this one. Culpepper drives in, leaves it out for Hightower, and Hightower buries it from the left corner. Makes it 64-46. Chicken Perez running the point. Crosses on the right side. Having trouble against the smothering defense. Hangs on to it. Passes off to Terrell. Terrell trying to put it up and in. No good. And 7 seconds left. Hightower's got it. Pulling up top of the arc. Gives it to Culpepper. Culpepper trying the 3-ball. No good. Fight for the rebound. And it's going to be Chicken Perez who controls it. Gets one last rebound. And at the buzzer, the final score on this one, 64-46. And Lovington finishes the regular season at 16-10. 3-3 in district. We'll be back to wrap this one up, and there will be a senior senior ceremony here as well, and I think we'll just put the camera on that. I need to take a quick break, and we will think the senior ceremony on senior night for Lovington. Final score again, 64-46. Lovington wins this one. We'll be back to wrap it up here with Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lovington Wildcat fans, are you ready for the battle? Battle Energy is ready to take the court with the Cats. For all your BOP nipple ups and BOP testing, call Battle Energy. Battle Energy is also providing safety training, no matter where you need it. Battle does on-site or mobile training. Call today at 575-942-9472 for the company that's ready to go to battle with you. Battle Energy proudly supports all Lovington and Lee County athletics.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. It is a senior night. I'll turn my mic up just a little bit here as they are making presentations. They had a presentation to a team manager. And now on to Xavier Casares. And now Dallas Cardenas graduating.
Cheer track, powerlifting. Honors received the LHS, All-State running back. Future plans: continue to play football at the college level. Favorite memory at LHS, Taos tournament.
And on Dallas has signed to play football at NMMI this fall. So congratulations to him. Casares had a couple of rebounds in the game tonight, contributing, by the way. And now Valente Herrera introduced. He had an injury a few weeks ago that knocked him out of being able to play basketball for the rest of the season.
Honors received the LHS, 3-time All-State offensive lineman, 2-time All-State defensive lineman. Future plans: continue football and academic career at New Mexico military, and one day become a football coach. Favorite memory: tournaments with the team. Valente Herrera.
And Valente also signing to play for NMMI in Roswell coming up this fall. Michael Pondo introduced. Tonight, Pondo had 5 points, a couple of steals, and an assist, and several rebounds as well in this game for Lovington.
4-time first team All-District, 2-time All-State, 3-time.
Pondo also multi-sport athlete.
Baseball, future plans to continue baseball career in college. Favorite memory
Pondo,
of
one of the baseball standouts for Lovington.
When they had a snowball fight at 1:30 a.m. Advice to LHS athletes: be yourself and have fun. Micah Fondo.
Cale Covington announced.
Royce Ford and Sally Ford. 3 years on the varsity. Other activities include varsity track, honors received LHS All-State in basketball, 2-time All-District in basketball, state qualifier in 5 events in track, district MVP in basketball. Future plans: continue to play basketball at the college level while also getting a degree in general business or accounting. Favorite memory of LHS: during our team's dance after any big win. Advice to future LHS athletes: surround yourself with people that want you to be the best version of you, and say a little every day. And finally, what you've been through doesn't define who you are. Cale Covington.
Covington scored 22 points in the game tonight, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 deflections, a couple of assists, and he was perfect 4 for 4 at the line. And was that it? No, they have, I think that's it. That was it for the senior night. That's it. So looking down at the other scoring for Lovington, Cale was your scoring leader, but Braxton Valenzuela had 14 points. 4 of those were threes. And he also then there were Elijah Rivero had 12 points and a couple of assists. Danny Criswell had 5 points, and I had him down for 4 rebounds. Also, let's see, Micah Pondo had 5 points, a couple of steals, and an assist. Chicken Perez had 4 points, a couple of rebounds, and assist. Oh, Elijah Rivero, I say he had 12 points, so it was he was this. Valenzuela was the second leading scorer, and then Rivero was number 3 behind him, and he had a tray in the game tonight, couple of assists as part of his 12 points in contribution tonight. And then on Dallas, Cardenas had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and Contreras had 3 points, Matthew Contreras, toward the end of the game. And let's see, I think that was it. So, Braxton Valenzuela, did I say, is at 14 points and 4 trays? I believe I did. Chicken Perez with 4 points, a couple of rebounds and assists. So that does it for the scoring and the stats. Really quickly, I don't know if Coach Pack will come up tonight or not. So real quickly, let me go down. I think Carson Pfaffenberger had 14 points to lead Portales. Culpeper had 9 points. And Hightower had 5 points. Bamforth with 4. Crawford with 2. Aiden Mestis had 6 points. And Culpeper led all rebounders in this game. Pfaffenberger also right up there. The 2 strongest rebounders for Portales tonight, Culpeper and Pfaffenberger. So they were pretty good on the boards, but they turned the ball over too many times, and Lovington kept their feet on the gas. Lovington was ahead at the end of the first, 23-7. At the end of the second, at halftime, 31-19, and the final score in this one, 64-46. A nice win for Lovington. Portales falls to 11-14 on the season, and are 1-5 in district, and they likely will have another game next week. As part of the district tournament. And then Lovington improves to 16-10 on this season, 3-3 in district. And we'll have to wait and see how the district tournament shapes up and who is playing whom and when and where. And we'll have all that information coming up next week on our Sports in the Morning. So congratulations again to Lovington boys pulling out, and not just pulling it out, but having the lead and really dominating this game all the way 64-46. Portales made it interesting and closed things up, as much as 9 points. I think that was the closest they came, but that they definitely didn't go away and kept fighting. But Lovington able to stretch that out and enjoy an 18-point victory over Portales tonight. Congratulations, Coach Pack, and to all the seniors as well. And thank you for watching and listening. A reminder, the Portales girls lost their game, or the Portales girls beat Lovington, that is. Lovington girls lost the game earlier tonight before the boys played. 55-15 was the final score there. Ouch. But Lovington girls, ended up 3-3 in district. Still very solid, 15-11 on the regular season. So still looking good, still ranked in the top 10 in New Mexico 4A. Again, we will have information on the district tournaments for Lovington and the rest of the teams coming up probably Monday morning. Thank you very much for watching and listening. It's been a pleasure to bring you Wildcat and Lady Wildcat basketball tonight from Wildcat Gym. And thank you very much to Evie Stuber for monitoring and communicating, and Evie Stuber back at the station as well tonight. A busy one. I'm sure Manny was there. Manny V also helping on a busy Friday basketball night, as all of our Lee County teams were in action, all of them playing their final regular season games and district games of the regular season. District tournament next week, and we'll tell you more. Thank you very much for watching and listening. You've been enjoying Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Safe travels to our Portales visitors and team, and we will have more basketball coming up on our New Allmark stations coming up next week for district tournament. Good evening.